List, right? I got this list of 101 things that people should leave behind in 2017. Okay.
How long is your videos?
Huh?
How long is your videos we have like on?
They're like anywhere between 6 to 9 minutes. Why are your glasses so dirty?
They're not.
They are dirty. Here.
Thank you. Hi.
Hey, what's happening, guys? Great Christmas Eve to you. I have 5 more things on my list that need to be left in 2017, and I got my son here.
Hello.
DC Vlogs. He's got a YouTube channel. Is it DC Vlogs?
Dean Cantal.
He says Dean Cantal Vlogs.
Yeah, it's Cantal.
But I thought it was DC Vlogs.
I changed it because it never shows up when I type it in. So.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Merry Christmas Eve to everybody. I know you all are getting ready for the big day tomorrow, unraveling gifts. Unfortunately, nobody got me anything, but that's okay. So, trending on Twitter is the hashtag 101 things to be left in 2017. This is part 3, continuation from the first 2 videos. If you haven't seen the first 2 videos, they're on my YouTube channel.
Link in the description.
Link in the description, yes, and on my Facebook page. And the interesting thing about is when you go on Twitter, you type in the hashtag, you'll see a lot of stuff, but it looks like a lot of the tweets are from overseas. I don't see like a lot of tweets that look like they originated in the States, but don't worry about that. Okay, so this one has been pervading the internet for quite some time, I guess, since all of the, especially seeing like a lot of the racial tensions that's been going on in the news, police involved shootings, etc., etc. The word woke, we should all be awake by now. Dean, do you know what that means when somebody says stay woke?
Go to sleep.
So he don't even know what it means. He's 11, he doesn't know. No, that's not what it means.
Well,
When somebody says stay woke, what does that mean?
for me it means don't go to sleep.
See, for him it means don't go to sleep. I don't use the term stay woke, but I know I see a lot of people on social media have been using the word stay woke. But here's the thing, we should definitely leave that word in 2017. The whole stay woke, somebody made it up and it just became this huge thing for people to say that you were conscious of what was going on, especially for black people. I think there's just another way for us to just to really say what that means instead of saying stay woke. My son thinks it means to stay up and not go to sleep, I guess, right? So he's sleepy right now, so he don't even want to be on the camera. He's sleepy right now. This one I hate it. Oh my God, I hate it. Let them be great. You know what that means? See, he doesn't know anything. He doesn't have an Instagram and a Facebook, so he hasn't been poisoned. His mind has not been poisoned yet. Okay, this whole let them be great thing, first of all, I want to go back to stay woke. Let's go back to that real quick. When somebody says stay woke, I feel like it's kind of like this, so since I'm woke, I'm better than you because you're not woke type of thing. Like, if somebody says you stay woke, it means like, it's supposed to mean, you know, people are supposed to be conscious and aware of what's going on in the world, or conscious of aware of what's going on in the news or politics is really what stay woke means. It means that you should be aware so that you can not get caught up or not get duped, I guess. You all can post in the comments and let me know what you think. The word woke, I just think we should just retire that. I think a lot of people are woke. If you have not been paying attention to the news and you don't realize that Donald Trump is now our president, you are definitely not woke, and you don't deserve to be woke by nobody. You just deserve to just sleep, die. Your consciousness should just leave your body and just float off in the ether somewhere and just go away. And if you're not woke by this point, you don't deserve to be woke. Let them be great. Okay, so let them be great. Have you ever heard somebody say let them be great?
No.
See, my son's generation, they don't say dumb stuff like that. Like, let them be great. So here's what let them be great means. Let them be great, in my interpretation, is basically like whatever somebody says or does, it's just an amazing thing. Like, let them be great because that's their version of being great and amazing and phenomenal, regardless of how dumb it might sound or look. We just want them to be great because we don't want to rain on their parade. Well, some people's parades need to be rained on every now and then. I think you can't enable and empower everything that people say and do on the internet. What you think?
Same thing.
See, he agrees. Let's leave let them be great in 2017. Let's try to encourage people to just be better, not necessarily be great, but when they say something crazy or they do something crazy or something that we all know doesn't make sense, we don't have to tell them or to say to somebody else to let them be great. Like, I don't get that. I never got the whole let them be great piece. We can leave let them be great in 2017. Let's retire that altogether completely because a lot of them are not great. They're just not. So I thought this one was interesting, and of course, I think whenever I hear people say in some type of statement that they're placing the blame on other people for something, that's often a red flag for me. And so this putting others first before yourself, this is just my opinion. You really shouldn't have to say that you're putting somebody first before you if you really don't want to put people first. I think, and this is just my opinion, that in certain instances when I put people first, I decide to put them first or to help them because I see that they really need it without implicating them in the fact that I made a decision to put them first. I think there are certain situations where you can discern whether or not you are giving to someone and maybe not getting back what you think you may deserve, or there's no reciprocal effect from that. Even in that case, it all points back to you. You made a decision to do something. So at what point do you make a decision to not do something? Then you reach the point where you've done it and now it doesn't look like you're not getting the result that you want, so now you're gonna complain about it. But I'm gonna roll with that. Putting others first before yourself. By default, this is my opinion, by default, I feel like you should always take care of yourself. What you think, Dave?
Yeah, you should always take care of yourself.
See, he's gonna agree with anything I say. I don't even know why I even got him on this video. It's past his bedtime. But here's the deal. You should always put yourself first. I mean, what else would you do besides putting yourself first? Like when I wake up in the morning, I put myself first. I make sure my bills are paid, I eat, I shower, I go to work, I do all these things for Dean. And in the interim of that, yeah, he wants Roblox. Please don't ask me what that is right now, because I'm not gonna be able to tell you.
Roblox is Roblox.
Robux, he plays video games and actually requires you to spend money. Kind of like, y'all remember Farmville on Facebook? I used to play Farmville.
You used to pay for coins?
You had to pay for plants. Like you had to pay, like if you wanted you wanted to plant strawberries, you had to buy them. You get to a certain point, you had to buy them. So he plays this kind of game where it requires his parents to spend money, and
it's on 800.
Yeah, and that costs money. Yeah. Anyway, putting others first before yourself. Quite simply, put yourself first, right? But you don't have to announce that you're putting other people first. I would challenge you to do this. I would challenge you to always set your limits and boundaries with yourself of what you're gonna do for other people, and then stick to that. Because if you set your boundary, you never have to worry about what people do outside of that boundary. When you get to that limit or that boundary and you say, I've done this, I committed to this, and I'm not doing anything further, you won't be disappointed. So let's leave that in 2017 and let's just really focus on helping people, authentically helping people the way that we would want to be helped, and not worry about us putting them first and then them disappointing us when we've given to them and then we haven't given to ourselves. By default, you should be putting yourself first anyway, right? Nobody tells you that you shouldn't take care of yourself or not put yourself first. So let's do that. Now, this one is very bothersome. So I thought this was really, I don't know why I didn't put this one as like number 1 on my list, but the use of farm animal Snapchat filters and Snapchat filters of any sort need to retire. What you think? So he's just here to say yes to everything that I'm asking, because he doesn't know anything, right? He doesn't know what I'm talking about. But you know, I find it interesting, like the use of Snapchat filters. If somebody obviously, yeah, Snapchat.
Cool.
Huh?
Snapchat filters are cool.
Okay, so he thinks they're cool. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I just don't want like dog ears and pig ears in pictures on my social media. I just, you know, you can, I don't know. I don't want my peers, my superiors, and my colleagues to see me with dog ears on social media. We really should retire that and leave that in 2017. That's just my opinion. You ain't gotta agree. I don't like it. I'm just saying. I mean, if you agree, comment. If you agree, if you disagree, comment. But I don't know. I'm not a fan of the Snapchat filters. The tiger lips and the wagging tongue and all that. Somebody at Snapchat thought that will be a really amazing idea, and they put it together, and it's become popular. And you know, obviously, you know, when you create an online experience, you give the customer what they want. Okay, cool, that's fine. I don't know, I think we should retire it. I'm not really a fan of it. So this one, I think by unanimous decision, we all can stand to see this a little bit less. Which is these poses, and I don't know when this started. I really pay attention to trends and things that people pick up, and I don't know when this started. I don't know if this is supposed to be cute. What's wrong with just the regular that people, when they used to take pictures, like how does this enhance the picture? I'm just trying to, ladies, y'all should knock this off. Like, let's not, this is way over the top. We should just get rid of this one. I'm being serious. I'm definitely not a fan of this one. If you agree, comment. If you don't agree, that's fine too. I really feel that if this makes a picture look better, then okay. But it really, I don't know, it's irritating. Can I just say that? It's irritating? I don't know. I'm not a fan of this one. Hashtag 101 things to be left in 2017. This is my list. This is part 3 of the video. This is part 3. Let's try to get rid of all of this stuff. Like, we can really do better. But this last one though, with the foot cocked in the pictures, I need somebody to explain this one to me, because I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get why this is necessary. I don't get it. Okay, check out the hashtag 101 things to be left in 2017. It's trending on Twitter. There's some other stuff that's obviously trending above that right now. But I got all of these from Twitter. You can find them on Twitter. You can also watch the other first 2 parts of my video on Facebook, as well as on my YouTube channel. Why is it cold in here? I think the temperature dropped. It's freezing. It's cold. It's cold here in Chicago. Freezing.